Hey, everybody, and we're back. Everything, anything, nothing, anything, everything. What are we? Everything, anything, everything, and nothing. I had it right the first time. All
You
right,
did.
cool. Yeah. Autumn is
It's
saying
okay.
it's a
It's not
no.
important. It's just the name of the podcast.
Keep
so it's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Keeping it in. Let's go. Let's
Okay,
re-roll.
cool. Hey, so yeah, welcome. Anything, everything, and nothing is back. Episode 2. It's Reggie, your host here, along with my partners Nick and Kyrie.
What up, though? What up?
And I'm really glad that we got picked back up for a second episode. The pilot just went so well. And this is exciting. Congratulate us, please, because we didn't get canceled. I hope you can hear the applause. And yeah, if you haven't checked out episode 1, you definitely should. It's pretty good. It's actually like before this one. So check it out. This is our second one. But yeah, we have so many wonderful things to discuss. It's been a pretty eventful week, starting off with the election, which is technically still not finished, but it's finished. Guys, we have well, I know that a lot of people feel different ways about it, but congratulations to Biden.
President-elect Biden.
And congratulations to Kamala, First Lady Vice President. Wow.
She's not the first lady. Oh, I'm sorry. My fault.
Yeah.
I heard it as first
First
lady.
female.
You
Yeah.
understand
That'll be a messy
why
try.
I made that.
Yeah, no, thank you for looking out for me there. But yes, the first female vice president. I should have said that better. That is
Yes.
awesome. Good things are happening. Oh, and then I guess I'm like totally countering good things, but just a legend did pass away in terms of Alex Trebec. And
Alex,
yeah,
what did you just say? What? You had it right. It's Alex Trebec. It's not Alec Trebec.
He's not a Baldwin.
really? I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
I've always
Alex.
said it wrong.
Oh my God.
It's like one of those things that you. Oh wow.
This is the most important part of the episode. I mean, this is like this is a verbal shrine to a man that lit up our living rooms for years at 7:00.
And he is 7:00. Really?
It's on it every. I would have watched it if we weren't recording this podcast right now. So, 7:00. He's got
Legendary. And then what did he
episodes
have
on
like?
until Christmas.
What did he have like 20 plus seasons?
He was
There's
on,
mo-
I think, for 36 years.
Yeah, 36.
36
Nuts.
years he was doing that show.
And Jeopardy is one of those shows like Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that. Like you could always watch it and be entertained. I literally was like a couple. Of weeks. No, dead serious. I really was
Let's
watching.
just backpedal. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is not just because it comes on after Jeopardy does not mean that it's the better show. Okay.
I prefer Jeopardy, but I'm not saying a word about Wheel of Fortune. My girlfriend
I-
loves Wheel of Fortune.
Listen, why do I want to watch a wheel spin around? I can't control the wheel. I can't control what those people
But
say,
you can
what letters they pick. They can screw the whole game up for me. I don't care if someone gets it wrong in Jeopardy.
That's why
I'm going to
it's
hear the
amazing.
right answer eventually, so I can play along. That's like Deal or No Deal. I'm going to scream
Okay,
at the TV
I
and
can
tell
see
that
that.
person to take the
Terrible.
deal or not.
Okay,
that's
I
it.
can see why you would say deal.
You know
or
what
no
I mean?
deal.
Like, you can't
Okay.
participate.
Okay, I
Not
could
as
give
fun.
you that. You can get mad in Wheel of Fortune. So like you're like, okay,
Oh,
clearly
no,
that's
no,
this
I have
word.
a disdain for Wheel of Fortune.
Okay,
I hate Wheel of Fortune.
go ahead,
Pat
Nick.
Sajak is a wannabe, and Vanna White is an way overpaid lady. Oh my God, she gets
You did-
millions. What does she do?
You disrespecting icons. It's not nice.
Because
Legendary.
they are not icons compared to Trebek. That's for
In
sure.
comparison, no, but they're still icons in their own right. You can't compare, like
Yeah, I guess to the 80 and up crowd.
It is so funny because, I mean, for everybody listening, this is like clearly not what we were planning to talk about in depth. But
hey,
I can
Here now.
definitely say that. I mean, the Game Show Network, like in my house growing up, that was like a big thing. Like dinner, you know what I mean? Just turn on the Game Show Network or just chilling. Like people are over, the Game Show Network is on, and I can tell you, like Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, not Deal or No Deal. That's not a classic. Family Feud, which is horrible now, but in the old days, like, oh, it's horrible now.
Horrible with
why
Steve
you doing
Harvey?
Steve Harvey like that? You don't like his
What?
suits?
Okay, we know that Family Feud is not for families anymore.
You know the
It's
old
just-
Family
it's
Feuds,
so
they were
raunchy.
like creep. Those guys were a little creepy.
Family Feud is still good.
Yeah.
They were kissing and hugging and grab-assing all over the goddamn camera. At least Steve Harvey just twirls his mustache and then he like makes a gives you that smirk and you're like, I know and you know, but no one's saying it.
No, they're begging people to say like all kinds of sexual stuff on Family
That's
Feud.
always been the case with Family Feud, though.
Yeah,
I don't
Feud's
think
always trying
so.
to get you.
Nah,
Yes.
Family Feud's always been wild.
Okay, so that's clearly are going to be our debate of the day.
Have you
Has
seen the
Family
survey
Feud
questions?
in the old days? I don't think it was
From-
wild as it.
Yes, they were always
Reggie,
really strange.
Okay. I'd rather have the sexual questions than the sexual harassment. Okay.
You know what? I
Fine.
did look back and see one of those videos
They were
where
weird.
on Family Feud he
Yeah,
was like kissing like everybody.
every single person, every single woman. They come up, and you're just like, okay, this is when you watch in succession, it's very creepy. But I'm sure during the time you were just like, oh, okay, he's being nice. I mean, Biden does the same thing, so
Off topic, but
he does do the same thing. He just like it's a little like.
I didn't
okay,
know.
No,
Off
he
topic,
does.
but I can say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's definitely, again, classic.
Oh,
That might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And I don't think I've ever seen anybody get like more than 10 questions in.
Really?
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen it.
the first
That's
show
what
the guy won the game. They won the show.
I don't think I ever watched it like
He
like that.
used 0 lifelines, got to the last question. It was a question about, I think, like Richard Nixon. And then he goes, I'm going to use a lifeline, and it's phone a friend. And he calls his father, and they read the question to him. And, like, I think it was Regis. R.I.P. Regis. God damn.
Oh, man. Jeez.
It was Regis, and Regis, says, okay, he repeats the question. And the father gets on. And he's like, okay. And before he even says a word, the guy goes, Dad, I just want to let you know that I won $1 million. And everyone's like, oh. And he just locks in his answer. Boom, $1 million. It was the first person ever played the game.
Never seen that clip, Reggie?
No.
Go YouTube.
What, really? I want to watch it now.
Now, Reggie, what you should, if you're doing a trailer, and you're talking about all this stuff right here, right?
Uh-huh.
This is where you would clip in between what we're talking about, the actual video of him doing that, if that's possible.
I will see if I can make that happen.
And if you're listening, you're hearing our pre-production during the actual production.
No. This is called building a pod. They can hear this. This is fine.
We're still hoping we can get renewed for episode 3.
Episode 3.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Because the U.S. president appeared on Laughing as Richard Nixon. That's my final answer.
Well, my gosh. What can I say except, Debbie, you're going to Paris, and this is the final answer heard all around the world. He's won $1 million.
I listen
You know what the
some of
budget
the
look like?
podcasts I listen to, some of the like top 5 in sports and entertainment and comedy. They literally do the same thing. They're like, okay, we're gonna clip that and we're gonna put that in. You guys aren't, and they'll literally be like, okay, you guys, talking to the audience, you didn't hear that, or like now you'll know, or check our Twitter and you'll see what this is about, and like it's just like little inside jokes that you would only get now if you
watched it.
Part of the episode, yeah.
Oh, that's
Gotta
cool.
watch it. You gotta see it. You gotta hear
Okay.
it.
Well, that's cool. Let me see what else. Oh, sports world, because we like sports. What happened with
Love
sports?
sports.
Anything?
Sports?
Yes.
What do we want to go? Well, let's because we don't like to talk about this one too much, so we'll talk about baseball for just a minute. I know. I'm a Yankees fan, so this pains me too. But Steve Cohen did buy the Mets. Billionaire hedge fund manager Steve Cohen buys the Mets, which is fantastic news for all Mets fans. As the Wilpons, who got scammed by Bernie Madoff, which is just so funny, got scammed by Bernie Madoff for all their money. They now have to sell their franchise. Hysterical, and to the detriment of all Mets fans, they couldn't spend money. Now, Steve Cohen comes in. He's got unlimited funds. He's going to upgrade their scouting. He's going to upgrade their training room. He's going to upgrade the personnel all around the field. So this is going to be a big moment for the Mets, and hopefully they still suck afterwards, because then that would be way funnier. Because then they have no excuse. They have no excuse. We can't spend money. Now you can.
Okay.
It's
Shout
hard
out
to turn
them.
around a losing culture no matter what,
That is true. That is really, really true.
But go Mets.
We're rooting for you guys. Maybe this owner can just bring a winning mindset.
And that was Talking Baseball. Let's check back in with them in about April, till April.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Spring training time.
Now we love basketball. I know we love basketball here, and it's a really short off
Not
season.
2K.
So
Just
yeah, we love basketball, and it's a really short off season. I don't know if you guys heard. I'm assuming you guys have, but December 12th, the NBA comes back. Correct? Is that the right day?
22nd. December 22nd.
I was gonna say that's an early birthday present for me.
Yeah, it started 22nd.
22nd.
That's December
Right before
13th.
right
I'll
before
leave a
Christmas.
PO box if any listeners want to send me anything. I'll set up a PO box just for me. Don't worry.
Happy early birthday.
Kyrie getting it out of the way early. That way.
Yeah, I'll just wait. I can't forget if I don't have the opportunity to forget, and that's too risky for me. So I'd rather just wait. But okay, 287 days, I believe someone counted. I mean, at least from the day. Well, no. If you didn't make it to the bubble, you had about 287 days of rest.
Watch out for those Knicks.
And then
No
teams
one's
like
ever-
the Lakers and the Heat, they have what? A little over
2 months.
60 days?
They have 2 months to rest, yeah.
Over
Yeah, that's-
under 1.5 torn ACLs between those two teams.
I'm praying for none, but this is going to be a good couple, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about it like that, do you think, well, I don't even want to think about injuries and stuff like that, but how could that affect next season if now somebody on a team like the Heat now, which is, I'm assuming most people are going to be expecting for them to be more competitive regularly,
Absolutely.
and then a team like the Lakers that just won the championship, how does that affect their chances for going back to the finals?
I
If-
mean,
You know what I mean? It's horrible.
I
It's
think more
fine.
so it might affect organizations and how they look at their bench and their roster in terms of, where they need more depth because of who logged a certain amount of minutes over the stretch of the bubble.
Right.
there's going to be a lot of load management. I'll tell you that. A lot of load management. Especially for, the veteran players. That's too short of a season. And if you've been off season, not training for 280, which I'm sure you haven't if you're an NBA player, but
Are you accusing like people like Kevin Knox from not giving it his all in the 287 days
I
that he's
would
had off?
never do such a thing.
Theoretically, there has got to be at least one player who's going to come back from the break, and they've been putting in mad work. There's got to be one.
Yeah, you know who it's going to be?
J.R. Smith.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler hasn't stopped playing basketball.
Jimmy
since-
Butler has not stopped playing.
I will say I'm excited.
I wouldn't
though.
be surprised.
I'm excited for
It'll be
Kevin Durant
interesting.
and Kyrie Irving to come back and John Wall. I'm excited for the injured players to come back, but it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's
Now-
going to be nuts.
I'm curious if this season's supposed to start in early December. Is it a bubble?
I think they would have. It has to be. They would have to try to recreate some form of that.
I don't. For a full season though, it's different.
72 games. They can keep it this
I don't-
States neutral.
It's going to be tough. I
They
mean,
would-
the NFL is doing it as okay of a job as you can be when you have 60 guys on the sideline that are just in uniform, another, 30 coaches, 20 trainers, all these people that are on the sideline, and they're managing it okay. There's been maybe 2 breakouts, but other than that, they've close contact tracing. They immediately isolate. Maybe the NBA goes that direction because the bubble is expensive. They lost the ratings were not great, unfortunately. They lost a lot of money doing that bubble, trying to put that the rest of the season on. So I don't know if they're ready to make that financial commitment to and jump back into that if they don't have to.
I'm sure they'll try to get fans back. And I heard LeBron say something about that on Twitter. He would love at least some fans. We've been saying that, the NFL, even at college football level. Speaking of college football, did we see that Notre Dame game? I didn't watch it. I just saw the after.
I did not. Sadly, very sadly. But at the same time, I watched highlights, and that I don't know how to say. How did you say his name? That quarterback from Clemson.
Beats me.
I don't know how to say his
I
name.
don't want to mess it up.
But all I've heard, as I'm a Jets fan, so I've heard plenty of times how Brady's a system quarterback because he's been so successful under that system, and I don't necessarily 100% believe that. To a degree, I guess I do. Just because there's so much continuity, you get used to it. You're gonna be you're gonna be better than anyone else that has to move and change situations, and the situation changes around them. Now, that being said, when it comes to
Trevor.
Talking about Trevor
Lawrence.
You. Yeah. I couldn't remember what I couldn't was thinking of NFL teams, and I was like, I know that's not what I'm thinking of.
Right.
Is Trevor Lawrence part of this Dabo Sweeney system? Is there a possibility that we are? I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback. I'm saying, is there a chance that we've overhyped him? I mean, ever since he was a freshman starting for them, we've been seemingly touting him as the second coming. Like, he's going to be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. And backup quarterback comes in, plays just as well in 2 weeks that Trevor Lawrence has been out. I mean, it's worth thinking about, especially as a Jets fan who will more than likely have, if not the number 1 overall pick, a top 3 pick, but most likely number 1 overall pick. I mean, they're really bad. And they're losing on purpose. Which brings us to what we were going to talk about next, was that the Jets saved their tank this Monday night against the Patriots. The Patriots are not doing great since Tom Brady left.
Understatement.
But it's not just Tom Brady. A lot of the pieces of their defense are either hurt or opted out because of COVID, and they are not the same, clearly. But the Patriots had 2 wins coming into this game against the Jets. Jets had 0 wins. Jets and Patriots hadn't played each other yet. So there was a chance that Bill Belichick did a Bill Belichick move and purposely lost the Jets both of their games. That way they would end the season with the same record, and the Jets would win the tiebreaker and get the second pick, while the Patriots would get the first.
Wouldn't put it past them.
But thank God the Jets have done the smartest thing that they could do and kept Adam Gase employed, because Adam Gase is the best loser. Oh, he's so good at losing. Bro, it's actually like, I was like, how could they not fire this guy after like week 3 or 4? I thought they should have fired him. I never thought they should have hired him. I thought they should have fired him last year. They didn't. I thought they should have fired him this year. They didn't. Now I understand. It's because why would you fire a guy when you're trying to lose if he's the best at losing? Gonna bring in the defensive coordinator that's gonna light a fire under everyone's asses and all of a sudden win 2 games and screw us out of the top? No.
So you don't like Adam?
No, I despise him, but I love what he's doing right now with the team. That's making them not look bad. That's making them lose, and that's the best thing I can hope for right now. Because the worst thing that could happen is what Adam Gase did last year: is start 0-6, and then out of the last 8 games, he wins 6 of them. So that way we end up like 6-10. It goes great. Now here we have the 11th pick or whatever we had. It's so very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But thankfully, Adam Gase was smart enough. This is genius coaching to send 12 men on only 11. I don't know if only 11 are allowed on the field. He sent 12 out because he was like, you know what? They're about to kick a field goal. Let's give them a first down so they can score a touchdown, because we're winning by too many points right now. Which, granted, that's very true. Anytime the Jets are winning, it's by too many points. So thankfully, the Cam Newton was able to will the Patriots to a 3-point victory. I almost thought that game was going to go to overtime. If the Jets lost that game, it only speaks to the geniusness of Bill Belichick and how bad Adam Gase is, that the one game he has to lose, he found a way to win. And that's talking Jets. I'm so sorry for anyone that had to listen to that. I really am, because they are horrible.
We love to hear how passionate you are, and I'm just happy they're in a position that, I mean, maybe next year you might be a little bit happier.
He's a Jets fan.
Reggie. I don't even see. This is the problem. They have Sam Darnold on the roster. Sam Darnold is not bad, but they ruined him. So what makes me think that, Trevor Lawrence is going to come here and without upgrading anything else in the roster, poof, it changes. It won't happen. They don't have an offensive line. They don't have a secondary. They don't have a running back. They don't have wide receivers. They don't have anything else in the team. So getting another quarterback does not solve any of the issues. But having the first overall pick at least gives there's some hope. Sam Darnold was supposed to be the first overall pick. We ended up getting him, and we ruined him. He's going to go on. He's going to have a great career somewhere else. He's only 23 years old. No, you're laughing. I know it's going to happen. I know he's going to be on the Steelers. He's going to replace Big Ben, or he's going to be on the Colts and replace Philip Rivers, or something to that measure. Or he's going to go to the San Francisco 49ers, play with their great defense, be a game manager, and everyone's going to, call him a god. It's going to happen. He's going to get traded this offseason. We're going to draft Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to look just as average as Sam Darnold looked on his best days. And people are going to go, oh, what happened? Trevor Lawrence is bad? No, the team around him is so bad, and the management is just horrendous. It is. Anytime that there's any hope, it has to immediately be met with pessimism. Pessimism. I almost said pessimism. Pessimism, because it is just there's never anything that's going to be good. It's just not going to be good. Our best season in the last 5 years was going 10-6 and missing the playoffs. We missed the playoffs with 10 wins. Don't know how we did that, but I remember. It's because we went on a 5-game winning streak and then lost because Ryan Fitzpatrick threw 5 interceptions on week 17. How does he do it? Because it's the Jets.
It's a talent, man. You got to recognize skill. You don't become a nationally recognized sports team without a special skill. And if losing or finding a way to lose is that skill, then you have to acknowledge that is a skill.
I will say that at least for me, I know what to expect, which is misery, pain, unhappiness, and ineptitude. But Kyrie, on the other hand, has a team that is consistently competitive, looks better than their record ever says they are. Always on paper is a much better team than whatever they field because they're always injured.
Terrible.
Still stays competitive in every single game. And they managed to lose almost all of them without ending up at the end of the season with the top 5 draft pick.
It's heartbreaking.
Every year. I'd rather be in my situation where I know what's going to happen and they're going to be horrible. His situation gives him hope every single fourth quarter until the last play.
I've given up. I hope with the Chargers guns. I just watch. Let the ride just continue.
Wow. Okay.
Go Chargers. Go Jets. Go Suns, man.
That's going to be great for the end of the podcast. Viewers, please tell us, what is better? Is it better to expect your team to lose, or is it better to have hope that they might win and then they lose? What's better? To have loved and lost, or to have never loved at all? Wow, this has gotten really deep here.
Yeah. Sorry, I got lost there for a second. That was pretty good, man. Way to wrap that, bring that together.
Hey, no problem, man. That's why I'm here. And to lighten the tone a little bit, I would love to talk about the national holiday that occurred today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Xbox Series X has released. Notice I didn't mention the PlayStation 5. Because we're not
you starting brand wars on the podcast? What you doing?
No, I mean the PlayStation is cool. I'll definitely have
I'm
to
gonna
get
the PlayStation.
I mean the exclusives, yes, but
I'm
definitely
going to get it for the exclusives for sure.
Absolutely. Don't get me started on PlayStation exclusives, but Xbox Series X is out, and we've also seen the most evil side of people during this great time, as there are people who are at this very moment selling brand new Xboxes for like $500 more than you get it from at the store because they wanted to buy 3 of them and then just profit. Like, do we think that's like cool, like great that they doing it, or like this sucks? I mean, I guess you guys are feeling better because you guys have a pre-order.
Already. See, that's why you pre-order.
I don't have a pre-order
with this.
Oh, then Nick, you're struggling right with me.
He doesn't care.
I haven't looked, Reggie. I don't expect it's something I'll get before Christmas, whatever. I don't care. It's not like I need to have it right now. I'll get it eventually.
I feel like for the streaming thing, that's kind of what's.
It's like it's a need.
I feel like it's a need. So at first I was saying, I literally checked my Facebook. I said earlier today, like, okay, what logical reason can I bring for myself to spend an extra $100 for someone who the only difference between them and me is that they put a pre-order in. And then also what's crazy about that is that it will restock. Everybody's saying like, oh, you're going to have to wait till March. I don't believe it.
No, I mean
I don't believe that. That's the first time I've heard that, and that is absolute bullshit. There's no way that they launch a new console and they're gonna sell out in November, and then they're gonna go, "Oh, sorry, holiday season. We're not gonna bring out."
You got the holiday
0%
season.
chance
You
they
got
do
the
that.
new year, like March.
No way.
That's what I said. And so this is what I'm going to say.
Gates would, oh my God, he would.
This is what I'm going to
literally
say
set the country
too.
on fire before that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds crazy too, just from a financial standpoint. They're like, if they're selling like crazy like this.
It's like Apple saying, hey, listen here, we only got 500 iPhones, 500 million iPhones. Once they're gone, they're gone.
And it's like, and even with that logic that you just said right there, when there's a finite amount, I get reselling. Like, okay, I get why Jordans could sell out. I get that. I really do. I get why people might resell them. Like, okay, they're not releasing again. This is going to come out in another month.
Yeah. Come on, there's special editions of it coming out. There's going to be discounted editions. Like, come on.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Sure. You know what's going to be so funny? When
What?
everyone's doing all this and spending, double the amount of money on an Xbox, and in about 3 weeks, I'm going to walk into Target and pick it up off the shelf and then walk out.
You think so? Because, I mean, I heard Black Friday, a lot of places are just – I don't know if they're discounting them, but they're expecting to have them in stock.
I wasn't thinking about Black Friday. I don't
Black
go out
Friday,
on
you'll
Black
get
Friday.
killed trying to get one of those.
I don't go out on Black Friday.
I wouldn't go out on Black Friday looking for an Xbox. I agree. You would get fought because people are going to be trying to buy them to resell them because everybody is just everybody.
I've worked in retail on Black Friday. It's a scary sight. It's a scary, scary sight.
I've never done something crazy like that before.
Sometimes I walk around like in an area where there's a lot of Black Friday shopping, and I do it like it's like the zoo. It's very interesting. It's like, oh my God, look at that one over there. Because people are crazy. People are really crazy.
They'll fight you for
People
that.
are pushing and shoving, and it's only going to be worse with COVID.
Oh my
They're
God.
pushing and shoving and being like, stay 6 feet apart. They don't give a fuck about it. They're just trying to get you away from the product that they want.
No, that sounds crazy. That sounds mad funny.
There's going to be a woman
sprayed.
in there that she's going to have Lysol on the holsters. And she's gonna be spraying people away from her shit that she's trying to buy. You know for a
sounds funny.
fact.
That sounds
That
funny.
clearance rack is going to be disinfected.
Yeah, it might just be. And I don't know. It's been a long time. I've done Black Friday shopping, but I feel like they're expanding it so much that it's just like
It's on Thursday.
less
You can
crazy.
go on Thursday
You
for
know,
Black Friday shopping.
go right on Thanksgiving
Exactly.
night.
Go.
You know what I mean?
You can go. It's like 5 o'clock. Like, eat dinner at 3, come out at 5, shop until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Why not?
I like Cyber Monday better. I get to stay inside the house.
You're a Cyber Monday guy. Okay.
I'm not. I just said I would prefer it to Black Friday. Like, I
My
guess
only
it
problem
might
with
be-
Cyber Monday is that it gives more money to Jeff Bezos, and I hate Jeff Bezos.
Makes sense. I get a lot of things from Amazon.
He's
now.
powerful enough to have heard that and also beam me out of here with the satellite right now. So, could happen.
Jeff,
Could
if you can hear this, Nick's not sorry, and you should beam him out right now.
Jeff, if you can hear this, you're a bald-headed.
Oh, wonderful.
Jeff Bezos, I want you to know that was only 1/3 of the podcast. And if like you're looking to sponsor,
Yeah, 2/3 is on your side. Yeah, don't get us wrong. Yeah, we're definitely. There's like,
I had to really contain a joke there.
I'm really glad. But the anything and everything, like we're for you. The nothing, now that's an entirely different entity. But okay. Thank you guys for tuning in.
oh, wait, we
another-
wrapping up. What about knowing the music? We talk about music.
You got me. You got music for us?
I got you, man.
Woo!
Busta Rhymes just dropped a project. It's an-
Busta?
Busta Rhymes, yeah, 20 plus years in the game.
Did you listen to it?
I
Is
did.
it good? Worth my
It's
time?
alright. It's
I
long.
swear, I don't know why I thought he was going to say, not at all. Not at all.
Honest
There's
to
a
God,
few.
I was too.
There's a few that's like, okay, Busta, I don't know where you're going with this. It's very post-apocalyptic, like most of his albums are.
Okay.
Common dropped a project. A lot of older, veteran acts drop projects. Who else dropped something recently?
I remember listening to a Busta Rhymes song with Jedi Mind Tricks, and it was very we're gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, he's very aggressive.
Very, we're gonna kill everyone. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't against it. It's some real good hype music. It's talking about like
more of that on this album.
shooting
Yes.
millions of rounds at the chopper.
There's a song called Purge on this album. Yeah, it's just
okay. Does it do the like does it do that?
Yes, in the
I think
background.
if it's part of the beat, if the Purge like alarm is part of the beat.
It's probably in there somewhere. It was a great. I mean,
I literally thought you were about to play it, and I was just gonna immediately
maybe next time. I don't want to get censored and whatnot. I don't know if we can play music on.
Oh, you afraid we're gonna get sued?
I don't know if we're there yet in the podcast.
I've looked into it, and a lot of people do get away with it. However, if we do blow up, somebody theoretically could go back to episode 2, and this is again assuming a lot. Like if we make it to episode 3, but
that so wait. I'm sorry. The assumption was if we make it to episode 3, but not the assumption that if we blow up.
No. So we'll definitely blow up. Like I know.
Okay,
that.
but maybe
Now,
at like episode 4, and then we'll
it's
just
coming.
stop it.
We'll just skip over episode 3 and just go to 4.
I mean,
that would throw people for a loop because then they'd be looking for episode 3, and then they'd go back and they'd see episode 2 and 1.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta stay ahead of
brain. Big brain. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you master plan, and you don't have to thank us.
Don't tell them this part.
Yeah, you don't have to thank us, but I would definitely say comment and share. We'd appreciate that.
Agreed.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, wait, one more. Wale dropped a single today. Listen to that if you haven't. It's pretty good.
Okay, Wale, Busta, and Common.
Yeah, Wale. It's Lions, Bengals, and Bears. Very NFL-driven song.
Really?
Yeah.
That's healthy.
For the white people, the Foo Fighters dropped a single.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You joking? I'm dead. I like the Foo Fighters.
They dropped a single. It was on SNL when they were on with Chappelle.
Check that out.
With Chappelle.
You laugh. I'm checking that out. One Republic dropped an album this month. You wildin'.
Did you just say One Republic dropped an album?
They dropped it this month.
I am hyped. Bro, I have not been this excited since the PNC concert with Nickelback.
Oh, you like Nickelback? I've heard one song. Yeah, all right.
My friends love Nickelback. It started ironically, and now it is a very unironic love of Nickelback because they decided the internet hates them, but we love them.
Wow. So we have a lot of good questions to ask now because we have now we have the question of what are you looking more forward to? Nickelback and One Republic or Busta, Common, Wale? Or maybe I should just individualize it because I feel like that's too black versus white.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Let's not do that.
Art is art.
I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second, but race war?
Yeah, right. Can you shut up? Okay.
The joke I was going to make before, by the way, was when you said, hey, Bezos, 2/3 of the podcast, doesn't say that. And I was going to say that it's 3/5, but,
Aha!
Yeah.
Jokes. It went over the head.
Nah,
I wanted to say it, but I was like, I might.
Cut it out. It's all right. It won't make it.
It's getting in there. Keep that in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
I'm not good at math, so I don't even know if the fraction makes sense for this group. So
we don't even have an edge, but don't let us lose our edge this early, Reggie. We're only on episode 2.
I think it's just more important that we build a relationship with our following and just our community more so, and then let them down with our personalities. Do you know what I mean?
I feel that.
That doesn't make sense to me because if they're gonna follow us based on a fake persona, and then we're gonna leak in our regular persona, and then they're gonna go, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
No. Quite the contrary.
No,
They're going to
no.
follow us based off of 90% of our persona.
Okay, so you just don't want me to use like the cool part of me,
Nick, is that the cool part of you?
I don't even know what 90%
the
of
part
me
that does
is.
drugs
Honestly.
and curses a lot. Yeah.
Come on, you can agree with that.
And that's our time, everyone.
It's been real, yo. It's been real.
We're definitely going to have some questions following this because we've definitely generated some questions. But
This is a good talk, right? I would say this is pretty fun.
yeah. Like, is it better to have loved and lost? One Republic, Wale? There's so many questions.
That's a
I
great
think it's
song.
going to be the Chargers fan. At least he gets to have fun. I don't even watch the Jets anymore. So
But let's see what the community thinks. Anyways, guys, we're looking to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in for episode 2. Look out for
Or
episode 4. Look out for episode 4 because 3 is probably not on the roster anymore.
Yeah.
got
I don't think
censored.
so. Yeah, right.
FCC shut down our episode 3.
Yeah. Inside joke for the community. But all right, that's our time. My name is Reggie. My partners, Nick and Kyrie.
Nick, we here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey.
Well, not anymore. We're out.
Yeah, we out.
Deuce.
My bad.
Peace and love. Oh, actually, I have a blessed one.
Oh gosh.
God, you were.
I can't wait to. Hey, what happened to the Jeopardy music? You failed.
No, I mean, it's not going to play here. Have a blessed one, everyone.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, Reggie. It's what is have a blessed one.
What is a blessed
Do I
one?
have to do everything here?
What is a blessed one?
I feel like I've just been trying to close this all the time. But all right, this is the real one. All right, have a blessed one.
Well,
What
you
is
have
a
less
blessed
than a
one?
minute, so figure
We're
it out.
keeping all this.
Yeah. Who is a blessed one? Where is a blessed one?
Oh my God. Go.
Who is Gamora?
Right. Tune in
Yes.
next week
Yes.
on Anything, Everything, and Nothing. I was about to say The Price is Right. I don't know what else.
Oh my God, Drew Carey.